Only 1% know this wealth strategy from ancient Feng Shui texts. What if I told you that your financial life, the money you attract, the opportunities you receive, the prosperity you can hold, is not determined only by your job, your education, or even your decisions, but by an ancient law described more than 1,000 years ago in classical Feng Shui texts? A law so simple yet so powerful that only 1% of the population applies it consciously. A law that influences not just your home, but your mind, your behavior, your emotional patterns, and the way you interact with life. Today, we're diving into one of the most guarded principles of classical Feng Shui, a principle taught by Feng Shui master Guo Pu and later reinforced by Feng Shui master Yang Yun Sung. A principle that explains why some people attract prosperity effortlessly, while others repel it without realizing. And the most surprising part? This strategy has nothing to do with luck and everything to do with how you manage your internal and external qi. Stay with me, because once you understand this principle, your entire relationship with money, prosperity, and opportunity will shift.
Part 1. The truth few people know. Qi follows intention, but wealth follows alignment. In the ancient texts, Feng Shui master Guo Pu wrote, "Where intention goes, qi flows, but where alignment rests, fortune settles." This is the strategy that only 1% understands. Money responds to alignment, not effort. Effort is important. Discipline is important. But if your environment and your mindset contradict your financial goals, you create energetic friction, a silent conflict between what you want and what your qi supports. In modern psychology, we call this cognitive dissonance, when your behaviors contradict your beliefs. In Feng Shui, we call it qi resistance, when your internal energy and external environment aren't speaking the same language. Every time your environment says, "I'm overwhelmed, I'm stuck, I can't hold on to money, I'm not ready, my life is chaotic, my energy is scattered," it creates a message of poverty qi, even if your mouth says, "I want abundance." This is why the ancient masters taught that wealth is not something you chase, but something you prepare a place for, internally and externally.
Part 2. The Ancient Law of the Open Vessel. Feng Shui master Yang Yun Sung explained this wealth law using a metaphor. Fortune enters where space is made. Prosperity remains where energy can breathe. This is the wealth strategy that the 1% apply. You must become an open vessel before wealth can pour in. Not desperate, not anxious, not tightly holding on, but open, grounded, aligned. In modern psychology, this is the foundation of resilience and emotional intelligence. Letting go of mental clutter, regulating emotional responses, understanding limiting beliefs, creating clarity and structure, replacing anxiety with intentional action. Because prosperity cannot land in a chaotic vessel. Money does not flow to confusion. Wealth does not stay where energy is stagnant. Abundance does not thrive where emotional clutter dominates the mind. And this is where ancient Feng Shui meets cognitive behavioral psychology. Mental structure creates energetic structure. Your environment shapes your thoughts. Your thoughts shape your behavior. Your behavior shapes your results. Your results shape your destiny.
Part 3. The Inner Wealth Triad, rarely taught but essential. The ancient texts describe 3 types of qi that determine wealth: 1. Mental qi, your focus. If your mind is scattered, your wealth qi scatters with it. Focus is the container of prosperity. 2. Emotional qi, your stability. Unmanaged emotions create internal storms. Storms disperse wealth. 3. Environmental qi, your space. Your home and workspace reflect and amplify your financial patterns. The 1% strategy is the alignment of the three. This is the root of Feng Shui prosperity. It's not about placing a coin here or a bamboo plant there. It's about creating an environment that trains your mind into clarity and your emotions into resilience, and then money responds to that alignment.
Part 4. The wealth strategy itself. Remove what blocks before you add what attracts. This is the line that the ancient masters repeated endlessly, yet almost no modern Feng Shui content explains fully. Feng Shui master Guo Pu stated, "Removal precedes arrival. Clearing precedes blessing. Emptiness precedes wealth." This is the exact opposite of what most people do. People try to add things to attract prosperity. Crystals, fountains, lucky symbols, mirrors, charms, coins, incense. But the ancient masters taught that wealth refuses to enter a space or a mind already overflowing with emotional and energetic clutter. In modern terms, before you add habits that create wealth, you must remove the habits that destroy it. Before you bring in items of abundance, you must clear the items that signal stagnation. Before you increase your income, you must upgrade the identity that manages it. This is the before-after bridge psychology. Before, cluttered, overwhelmed, inconsistent, reactive. After, clear, intentional, aligned, capable. Bridge, removing what blocks your prosperity qi.
Part 5. The real prosperity shift happens inside you. You may think that Feng Shui is about homes, objects, directions. But the masters repeatedly taught, there is no prosperous home without a prosperous mind. When you build resilience, strengthen focus, calm emotional storms, clarify financial intentions, upgrade your internal self-worth, eliminate scarcity habits, create a mindset that expects growth, remove what drains your qi, your environment automatically follows. And then, opportunities appear, financial luck increases, intuitive decisions improve. You stop leaking money. You attract aligned possibilities. Your prosperity flow becomes natural. This is the hidden foundation of Feng Shui money. Not magic, not superstition, alignment. Internal qi plus environmental qi equals wealth qi. The 1% don't try to manifest. They align, and prosperity responds.
Part 6. Your action of the day, wealth activation ritual. Here is the exact strategy from ancient Feng Shui. Step 1. Remove one thing associated with poverty or stagnation. A broken object, trash, dust, old paperwork, something you've been avoiding, something that represents old energy. Step 2. Create one small space of emptiness, a drawer, a shelf, a corner, a desktop, a nightstand. Empty space is an invitation for wealth qi. Step 3. Align one financial habit. Review spending.
Set a micro goal. Check one overdue task. Take one uncomfortable action. Step 4. Perform 1 minute of intentional focus. Sit. Breathe. Visualize clarity. Send your qi forward. This is not spiritual fantasy. This is classical qi psychology. You are commanding your subconscious to stop sabotaging and start aligning.
Closing. The secret always belonged to the few. Only 1% know this wealth strategy because only 1% are willing to align their mind, their emotions, their environment, and their actions. But now you know it. And once you internalize this, your financial life will never be the same again. You don't chase wealth. You become the person wealth belongs to. You don't manifest abundance. You align with the qi abundance responds to. And that is the wisdom that Feng Shui Master Guo Pu and Feng Shui Master Yang Yun Song left for those ready to understand prosperity on a deeper, more powerful level. If you want more videos like this about Feng Shui prosperity, mindset, and emotional transformation, subscribe because this journey is just beginning.